special person.
You mean what?
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. If you think that's too much for you to handle, then that's by all means. Like, I understand that's for you to decide, not for me to decide. You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's what you want to handle, if you think that's right.
Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints here in New Orleans. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the... As they put a stop to that return at the 22. The inside handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Lagway. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Quarterback extends the play. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a fourth down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Hauls it in the first down and more. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Back to pass on second down. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. You get to have a little fun. Go get the quarterback.
Motion from the wide receiver. To throw. It's Flagway. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. We knew coming in that they wanted to push the ball down the field, and they waste no time getting at it.
And I love that, man. I love being aggressive early, setting a tone, sending a message to my team. Listen, we're going to attack down the field. You better be ready for it. This offense comes out, gets the big completion way down the middle of the field.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Gonna run it. It's ball. He breaks the tackle. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're tied 0-0.
First play of the period will be a second down. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox, toting the rock, man. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. It just caused so many problems for the defenses we face. And I think in the SEC today, you have got to be able to run the football if you're going to win games. And this guy right here, he's going to give the Gators a chance.
The Gators will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for it.
Caught over the middle. It's Harvey.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. On the option. Quick toss. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Florida!
don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring this one out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Finds his man, it's Williams. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Punch it out of the air. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Hoosiers want to move quickly. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Motion from the wideout. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air?
Bringing it back. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Glagway. Got a man, it's Sturdivant. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And the Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. Creates a little room. It's a running room. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. The Gators will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a big play. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. The Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo. The give to the tailback. Pass escapes him, still on his feet. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Pocket breaking down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Takes it the other way.
Man, this is how we do it. Defensively, you go into halftime, you make adjustments. You talk about, we've seen them do this, we've seen them do that. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan. Plan executed. You could tell they knew it was coming, did a great job defensively, forced an interception right out the gates to start the second half.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. If they could somehow find their way into the end zone, a two-possession lead might feel insurmountable.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Trying to change now on second and long. On the run, it's long. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the lone running back. Oh, he's got some space. And he finds some solid. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. this up. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Quickly out to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Looking for a push on fourth down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Blue Devils are in the hurry-up. They'll go to the ground. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually...
It's a seam wide open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Pass to 45. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's King. Turning it on. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, this guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this dude.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Marches ahead. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be third down. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Duke. Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on third down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
And he tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Oh, they're after him. Running into the open space. Turning on the Jets. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 30. You want to talk about ending the first quarter on a bang. A huge chunk play before they finally get him out of bounds to end the first quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The option look. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the move. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gator! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did there throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Oh, out of space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Blue Devils headed quickly to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Moore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss.
He's loose. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Might as well give it to him again. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
On the move. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
And you can tell if the QB wants to run, he's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
And the Blue Devils will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Big fella moving. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Quickly complete. He made the grab but couldn't punch it into the end zone, and the defense gets a stop and gets the football back. Will line up to kick off and start the second half. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air, it's Lagway. The sure hands, it's Wilson. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Gators moving quickly to the line. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Florida. And that one will give them the lead.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Got the quick completion. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The offense in hurry-up mode. Fires to the big fella. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Outstanding athleticism, but not very efficient on the catch. That's a loss of yardage. And they're going to try to convert on fourth down. 1 for 2 so far today. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to...
There he goes! Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Blue Devils look to keep this drive humming.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Blue Devils get it past the sticks. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo. You're seeing them now go hurry up.
A shot toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
So we open the final period with a third down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks the tackle. He stopped at the 27-yard line, needed a little bit more to pick up that first down, and now they have a decision to make. They're throwing for it on fourth down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The defense is going to dare them to throw the ball. They know the offense is trying to run out the clock. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some